UFC 317 is on the horizon this weekend. We have, for the vacant lightweight championship, Ilia Topuria versus the former champion Charles Oliveira. Starting off with Ilia Topuria, he is the number 4 pound for pound fighter in the world. He's 28 years old, he's undefeated, former featherweight champion. He's got 5 performance bonuses in his last 5 fights, and he is good absolutely everywhere. 16-0, 6 KOs, 8 submissions. This guy is a dangerous fighter, but we all know that. In his last fight, he defeated Max Holloway by knockout. He put him against the fence, rocked him, boom, knocked him out for the first time in Max Holloway's career. Before that, he knocked out Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Same story, put him against the fence, boom, right hand or left hand, whichever one it was. He's got power in both, it doesn't matter. And he knocked out the Great Volkanovski. He also has demonstrated he's a phenomenal ground game when he submitted Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell, he's known to have good jiu-jitsu, and Joe Rogan was glazing him the entire time, but it doesn't matter because Ilia Topuria, he got the knockdown, absolutely pancaked Bryce Mitchell, and submits him with the arm triangle. Ilia Topuria is an absolutely fantastic fighter. He beat two of the best featherweights of all time, back to back. He has sheer power. I mean, it's off the charts with a touch of death. One touch and you're gone. He's got a tight boxing guard, hands up, always moving his head side to side, and he's got a strong outside leg kick. If he touches Charles Oliveira's chin, it's done. Charles ain't taking that punch. Ilia's power, it's different. I know people are saying, he's moving up a weight class and, it's harder to knock people out at lightweight. But here's the thing. Ilia Topuria gets more power at lightweight than he already has. So, I think he's going to knock out Charles Oliveira in this fight, 100%. His stand-up is great. His ground game, also insane. He's very confident. He's already changed the Instagram bio to 17-0 lightweight champion. As far as confidence goes, we've not seen this level of confidence since Conor McGregor. I mean, it's a very similar stories. Both started off as featherweights, now lightweights. In this fight, Ilia's got to make sure he keeps it standing, got to keep it on the feet. Charles, he's got the tools on the ground to throw up an armbar or something and get the submission, so it's very risky to go to the ground of Charles, and he's got to push Charles against the fence. He's got to move Charles backwards. Oliveira loves coming forwards. He always comes forwards. But Ilia has to find a way to get Charles against the fence, and then boom, touch chin, and it's all over. New lightweight champion. On the other side of the cage, we have Charles Du Bronx Oliveira, 35 years old, 35-10, 21 subs, 10 knockouts. Former lightweight champion. He's 2-2 in his last 4 fights. He's got the most bonuses in UFC history. I think he's made over $1 million in performance bonuses alone. He's been fighting in the UFC since 2010, so 15 years now. Absolute legend of the sport. Last fight out against Michael Chandler, 4 rounds. He just took him down, controlled him, looking for submissions, sharp ground and pound with the elbows. Round 5 he got stunned a bit, but he recovered. And obviously the famous moment where Chandler stands up with Oliveira on his back, jumping backwards. Great moment. Before that, UFC 300 took on Arman Tsarukyan. Didn't get the win here, but Arman's a very, very, very tough fight, and it was quite close. He got the front headlock on Arman early on in the fight by tripping him with a leg kick. He goes for a guillotine, very tight guillotine, but Arman somehow, some way, gets out of it and survives all of Charles' submission attempts, and eventually Arman ended up getting the win by decision, but close fight nonetheless. Before, we've seen his ability to TKO people. For example, Beneil Dariush. I mean, Charles was on the bottom for most of that fight, but he got up, drops Dariush, ground and pound, and he gets the win. Charles Oliveira is one of the most exciting fighters we've ever seen in the UFC. He's got that high guard, lie on his lead leg, the Muay Thai stance, and he can take people down. He can get people down to the ground, and he can submit you any way he wants. I mean, this guy's jiu-jitsu is off the scale. I think it's better than Topuria's. I think this is where he needs to take the fight to the ground. He's got vicious elbows. He can cut up Ilia from the bottom, from the top, in mount, on bottom guard. Wherever he is, he can do damage. You got to be very careful and very switched on when fighting Charles Oliveira. In the clinch, he's got good body knees, take away some of that energy from Topuria, keep him at bay with front kicks. I noticed he does like to front kick, and that'll be useful against a shorter fighter. Keep him awake and just attack that body. Try and take away some of the speed and power of the shots, make him easier to defend. He's beaten legends of the lightweight division of recent times, Dustin, Chandler. He's an absolutely incredible fighter, always comes forward, always looking for a war, but in this fight, coming forward might be his downfall. In my opinion, he's got to bring this fight to the ground. That is his best chance to win. He's got the better jiu-jitsu, and if he brings it to the ground, he can submit to Topuria, in my opinion. He could throw up anything, and he could catch Ilian something. Get the Paul Craig style on Ankalaev, last second, triangle for the win. Anything could happen with Charles Oliveira. On top, he could leg lock, arm triangle. Doesn't matter. If there's a submission, Charles Oliveira knows how to do it, and he can do it. Key thing on the feet, he's got to stick and move. He has to stick and move. You can't stand there and trade with Topuria. You will get flatlined 100% of the time. And he's got to keep his back off that fence. He's got to get away from the fence. That's where Ilya KOs most of his opponents, against the fence, behind that black line on the mat. And as long as he keeps off the fence, I think that is his best chance of winning. He's got to try and get it to the ground as soon as possible. Final prediction, Ilya's going to knock him out in round 2. 100%. Ilya's going to knock him out. Definitely. I don't think this fight is going to go very long. I think within the first 2 rounds it finishes. Ilya he's too strong. He's too strong. He's too powerful. He's fought at lightweight before, and Charles doesn't move his head. He doesn't move his head enough. It's going to make it easier to touch his chin, and it's going to be over. Charles could throw up a submission on bottom to get the win, but that's the only way I can see him getting the win here against Ilia Topuria. Ilya's going to put him against the fence, throw a right hand, and then knock out Charles Oliveira.